Oh, hello. How's it going, y'all? Oh, tracking seems a little off here. Hold on. It's like, How do I'm trying a new thing today, and I don't know if that was necessarily a good idea. That's literally, that does not help me. I literally just need it. Oh, you know what? I bet I can do this. I can come in here and change this. Maybe this will help. We're gonna see. No, no. What if I do this and then re-enable it? Does that help? No? Oh well. I guess I'm just gonna be looking generally downwards today. Oh gosh. Kinda not great. Yeah, maybe we'll not do this. It's hard to say. I was trying out a new application to do the tracking, which is weird because it seems pretty okay on that app. It's almost like the trouble is the apps that it's sending the tracking data to. It's kind of weird. Anyways, not exactly what I was here today to do. Was just chat about. Wasn't exactly here to chat about the VTubing software stuff. Although, I did just see. God, this is like really bad. Is it like doing it in here? That's weird. No, maybe I'm just smiling too much. But yeah, no, I saw an announcement this morning that was like, yeah, so VTuber Plus is not going to be supported anymore. And I'm like, cool. Perfect time to be moving to a different VTubing software, you know? Oh, goodness. But then at the same time, recently there's been discussion on the Discord server for that VTubing software, namely Chemorig or Chemorig or whatever, that's like, yeah, you can't develop this in Linux, and I've been wanting to switch to Linux, so it's frustrating, you know? Anyways, Ritter, hello, welcome on in, how's it going? Okay, you know what? I hate this. We're stopping this. I love the expressiveness, but it's just I don't know. It's just not working for me because I keep ending up in this like it's this face. I don't know why. Frustrating. Like I said, I think I must smile too much or something. And it's funny because I think I scaled it to like instead of, in fact, I think it was originally at 2x and I scaled it to 0.1x. Grumpy face? It's like, it's actually a smile, if you would believe it. It's a smile. Like, this is me smiling. It's smiling plus talking. I think that's the trouble. Maybe, you know what? I think there's a setting that I can do. Does that work? As soon as I start talking? No, it doesn't really work. Okay. That does not fix anything. Weird. Very strange. But Vampire Snacks, welcome on in. How's it going? It's the teeth that make it look grumpy. Danger face, maybe? Yeah, it is kind of a danger face. There's lots of teeth in there. I don't, like, what is up with that? It's so up. Like, it's like a snarl. I don't know. Maybe it's something I did wrong when I set up the VRM or something like that, which is so long ago now. It's been so long since I set this up. The model itself, you know, like, but usually I use software that doesn't have like expressiveness to it. And it's really cool to have the expressiveness, but at the same time, maybe it's just not ready. Oh, you just got back from AC. Heck yeah, how was that? I was not there this year. It's just like, it's so good because like, look at the ears go up. Like with a smile. It's so good. It's such a nice detail. Dog tired? I mean, are you a dog? If so, then like, it makes sense. If you were a cat though, I think you'd have to be cat tired. You know? You are a dog. Well, there you go. It's perfect. If you're tired, you're dog tired. Okay, I hate this. I'm stopping. Hold on, I'm gonna freeze for a sec. Alright, we're switching back over. It was cool and all, but like... Actually, what the heck am I... How did I do this? Oh no, then we do that, and then... We uncheck that, and then we check... this. We back? We back? We good? I think we got it. Okay, cool. Yo, Vampire, you here? Sleepy Bat? Sun is up. The sun is up. I see. Perfect time for bats to sleep. Okay. What was I feel like there was something else I needed to say before we get started. Oh, something about, I don't know, like, obviously, like, I'm starting pretty late today, and I was not here Thursday because Mostly Mammals got accepted into a Battle of the Bands here. So I've been dealing with a whole bunch of stuff related to that, between like trying to help the band figure out our set list and like getting a whole bunch of like documentation and stuff and emailing and putting together like stuff for social media and like all this stuff. It's been a lot. But it's Saturday, so you know it's what do you want to call it? I'm gonna take a drink of water while I think about what that word is. Is it very compressed? Maybe? Is that the word I'm going for? I don't know. It's a word that works. I'm also realizing I meant to open the blinds, and I did not do that thing. So we're gonna open them this way. It's kind of cloudy out there. Bit of a change for the local weather. You hosted a room party, Ritter. Met lots of new peeps. Only had to go through minimal con drama. Oh, I see. I don't know what counts as con drama for you, but hopefully it wasn't too bad. Why does it see my hand over there? That's so... Like, my hand is not there. Neither is it there. Oh my god. I wonder if I need to... Maybe I need to, like, set... Because, like... Okay. Oh, no, wait, I already had... There we go. So this is where I have my hand tracking, right? But I think these are technically designed to be like set down on the desk, but it just like, I don't know, it's never particularly worked for me, but maybe I need to try it at some point. But like obviously in this setup, like it wouldn't work because I really want to have access to my keyboard still. Maybe I need to like mount it low and like angle it or something so it kind of like sees this area. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, here we are. So new batteries came in. They are higher capacity than the originals. Speaking of originals, here's one of those. So you can see 1000 milliamp hours versus 850 milliamp hours. They are basically the same dimensions that way. They are pretty heckin' close this way, but they are a little thicker. But I think that that'll actually be okay. And there's a reason for that. Yeah, it will be a nice little upgrade, especially since the existing batteries, especially in these two that I've been working on so far, had degraded over time. So they were you know, it may have been 850 milliamp hours originally, but it was not storing the same amount of charge anymore. Okay, so here we are inside. Last time on Fox Struggles with Epoxy, on the last episode of Fox Struggles with Epoxy, we tried to get the battery desoldered from here, and did a better job on the second one than the first one. Let's just say that. Waiting on new batteries for your slime trackers. You think they got lost on the way? Oh, I see. Well, I hope they get found. Yeah, so this is kind of where things are going. However, let me just set those screws aside for a moment. And also this sticker. Okay. So the secret here to being able to do this upgrade is this little rubber pad thingy here. So it's like right on the back side of the screw. And if I've done a test fit with these already. And if I just try to put it together with the larger battery, it does not quite fit. But if I peel this little rubber pad off, it fits perfectly. There is a part of me that's like, that rubber pad's probably there for a reason, you know? Why is that? And I don't know, which is, you know, potentially concerning. But maybe we're just gonna hope for the best. Stop the battery from flopping. But, I mean, it is adhesived in on the bottom pretty well. So, hard to say. At any rate, we're going to give it a go. And see how it goes. There is also this sticker thingy We may or may not put that back in. Probably try to put it back in, would be my guess. But that's supposed to lay flat on here, so that may not really be a thing anymore. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. I think the first step here is going to be basically removing this tape so we can get under here and desolder these wires so that we can attach the thing, this thing. Yeah, it's gonna require us getting underneath here, and there's got to be an end to the tape here somewhere. I think there it is. If the battery moves around at all, it can get damaged and end up self-igniting from an internal dead short. Yeah, well, we won't have that problem because this battery just takes up the space without needing the pad. Aha, I see what's going on here. It is like taped all the way around. Glue is your friend. Yeah, well, there's the adhesive down here. And then, you know, there's this thing, which is also technically a whole bunch of adhesive on the other side. And this just physically takes up more space, so it should just nestle right against it, like so. Interesting. So the only thing I'm a little worried about with this is that so I don't know if you can see this. If I hold it up here, get it to focus on this part. Anyways, yeah, there's only 2 pads on these, which is interesting because I had these other ones that ended up being the wrong size and everything. But these ones, when we sort of took a look underneath, which might be hard to tell with the tape here, because I did not remove this tape all the way. See if I can maybe remove a bit of it there. Yeah, these ones have 3 pads, which is kind of what I was expecting these ones to have, because, you know, seems roughly the same. But they do not. They do not. So now I'm left sort of having to decide what to do here. 3 pads have an internal temperature sensor. Yeah. Yeah. These ones have 3 pads. So, kind of makes me wonder if we need to be using this board. And then I guess if we do use this board, it's like, why did we go through all the effort of, I mean, I guess we still would have had to deal with some of the epoxy, but we maybe could have left most of it. And then somehow maneuvered it. And removed the battery. But I also don't know if we can get the battery disconnected from the board. So maybe that's like the first step. Is like, see if we can even get the battery disconnected. Nuke, hello, welcome on in. Because I don't exactly know how these are connected. Here's what I'm looking. Oh my god. Here's what I'm looking at. It's very blurry because I'm trying to hold it close. But yeah, so the question is like how to remove it. I mean, one way would just be to sort of snip the battery lead, you know? So, I mean, here's my thought with the safety boards, right? Is like, ultimately, there's just a positive and negative on the cell itself, right? So the only thing that might be different is if there's like components on here that that are sized or you know, spec'd to the size of the battery. When I say sized, I mean like, you know, the values, not the physical size. Which would be like my only real concern, I would say. Hey, congrats on getting first, Snook. They might get hot from overcurrent from battery with more capacity. Well, see, the thing is that the capacity, like, as far as I'm aware, capacity and current are not, I don't think they are like directly related necessarily. Like, I have to imagine that the part of what the circuit is doing is, you know, keeping the current in a safe range for the battery. Eon, hello, welcome on in, how's it going? I can, of course, see some of these things, but when you have things like the capacitors, you can't really figure out, you know, what values they have just by looking at them. Higher capacity does have a higher amp output ability, but the tracker will only draw so much anyway unless there's a fault. Yeah. At the very least, yeah, like the tracker isn't going to draw more than it needs, regardless of the battery that's attached. So the question then is like current going in, and how that might differ. But, and then that's where, you know, sort of my statement about the components are probably here to restrict the current in to safe levels, you know? They might be doing some other things too. Battery just take longer to charge. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Which, taking longer to charge isn't necessarily a problem for me. Because with the upgrade and with the restoration, like, there's going to be something else that dies first, right? Like, it's probably going to be my controllers or something like that. But it does still require figuring out how to get this unattached. And I don't quite know how these are attached, because it doesn't look like simple soldering. Yeah, so possibly I might just need to snip these, and then I can take this one, which I guess I would also have to snip. Might be spot welded. Yeah, it's possible. I do kind of see like a little sort of, it's not really showing up on the camera. But there's a little something there. Looks like a little, you know, little boop thing. I guess there's also a question of like, why are they assembled that way? It's probably just easier. Whitechapel fan, hey, welcome on in. How's it going? Let's see if I can poke around at this a little bit. Perhaps with some prodding and prying. Definitely can, yeah, seem to lift up the side here. That seems to be roughly as far as I can get. See if there's anything I can do from the other side. Yeah, there's a little bit of movement from the other side as well. So it does seem to be sort of attached just at this one spot, but it's attached quite strongly. See if I can mess with this side a little bit. And now, of course, now that I've, you know, deformed these a whole bunch, I think I'm pretty confident that I'm not going to be able to remove these. Probably. Without, you know, actually just cutting the, cutting the metal. Means I'll probably need to flatten these back down so that I can solder the other battery onto it. But then it also probably means that I'm going to need to disconnect this one in a similar fashion. Makes me a little worried for having enough material to actually make the connection. Especially given the fact that it does need to fold over. This one's like really askew. Wild. Kind of wonder if they're all like that. I'm gonna take a look at this one. If I can find where the end of the tape is. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, in other news, our fourth and final track for the EP might be done. We've been working on it with another furry musician and streamer, and had a little bit of back and forth with them and everything, and I think we're actually we're at probably the end of the road for that. We have one more band member we're waiting to hear back from. This is giving me a little more confidence here. I don't know if you can see it, but like something odd happened when they attached this side on this battery, but this one looks much better. So I think I'm gonna go with this one just to give us the best chance of actually succeeding here. I think this is also going to require a tool that I do not have handy right now. Yeah. So I am going to be right back. You know, now that I'm back here, it does just make me wonder, like maybe if I had a little bit more leverage or something, I could. But maybe I grabbed like a fires or something. Or actually, might be getting somewhere with this. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. It's not like completely ideal. Sort of bend that contact out of the way a bit. And get a little better access here. Open window nearby. You're not recommending me to throw a burning battery out a window, are you? I don't know about that actually. But I do have this right here, so you know. That's something. Which is actually kind of why I'd be like, I think I might actually prefer it to be burning. Like, if obviously wouldn't prefer it to not be burning at all, but if it is burning, I would actually kind of prefer it to be burning here so that I can use the fire extinguisher on it rather than throw it out a window. And then, because I'm on the second story, right? So I can't exactly get to it very quickly. And there's a lot of, I think there's like, there might be wood mulch back there. I'm actually not certain at the moment. But there's certainly like a wooden fence back there somewhere. Etc, etc. So I think it's like a weird case of like, it might actually be better to be burning in the house just because I can actually deal with it that way. Don't throw it in a wood pile. Exactly. I'm gonna respond real quickly to Tally asking if I started my stream. Unless unless what? Unless what? Fire is pretty. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm actually just curious if I unfold these leads again. Just compare relative lengths. I think I can get basically similar length just by chopping these off. And I think that might be better in this case. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to torture these things and I don't really want to do that. But these leads look actually pretty long, so I think if I just give them a little snip here. He's hoping for the best. Come on. Hey, there we go. Okay. And now over here. See if I can. There's a little bit of one of the tabs left on this. Just on one side. Wondering if I can remove that like I did on the other side. I don't know. Does seem to be pretty stuck. Let me just leave it. Anyways, here's battery minus, battery plus. That makes a lot of sense. So it's going to be a matter of basically soldering them on like that, and then, you know, getting it put back in. And yeah. Definitely a little miffed about the whole we're putting it back onto the same safety board sort of thing, because that could have simplified things a bit when we were dealing with the epoxy. We are, Jake. Yes, welcome on in. We are indeed. Doing as you've said there. Which, I suppose I could say it's a pastime of mine that I enjoy. It's hard to know when you're doing things the best way when doing it for the first time. Exactly, exactly. Very frustrating sometimes. Especially when people have like given information and then been like, you know, I'm not going to give you enough information to be able to tell what you're doing. So good luck. And it's like, thanks. Why this? You basically shouldn't have given any information at all if you weren't going to give enough information. Okay, I think the way we're going to do this is we are going to get some solder onto the pad first. Can't actually... I guess it's on there. Feel like a fun to untie? I know, right? Part of me wondering if soldering these is actually feasible? Does it seem attached? It seems attached. Oh, with this one. There, that's a bit better. It was kind of not level with the surface, which was being problematic. There we go. Actually, the more I'm using it, the more it's cleaning up after having helped us remove the epoxy before. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah. I think I want to poke at that a little bit more because those are some very not very pretty solder joints. This one on this side especially is, grab this, push up from the bottom a little bit. If that might help a little. No, not really. Might have even made it worse. I suppose maybe this is why they do the spot welding instead of the soldering. Yeah, it just seems to be at a weird angle. And I think part of it is this stupid epoxy once again. Hate this stuff. How the hell? You know what? I might need those pliers after all. Unless... well, no, that's probably not a good idea. Okay, be right back again. More consistent when manufacturing thousands of them. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I'm thinking these have a nice flat space here. Wondering if I can kind of. Guess I gotta be careful though. Did that do anything? I actually don't know if this solder ever actually melted. Beats. I think... I don't know how much more there is I can do. I've tried my best. Obtain fire containment pie tin from Big Clive. What is this, Drake? It's true. It's true. Was this is the one that was on it. It's a bit of tape here. Although this does not really feel sticky in the slightest anymore. I don't know how sticky this particular type of tape ever feels. Everybody's do have this annoying habit of reigniting over and over again once they have started. Oh, like if you extinguish them, they will reignite. Just give this tape a little snip. Oh my god, please. Alright, we are doing this. I need that third hand. Self-oxidizing. Sounds pretty nasty. Right, again, that third hand. Okay, and then should be able to fold this over. I think the epoxy strikes again. Which makes me wonder... if I should poke at it a bit. Oh, I see, Drake. Actually might like to have this in the other way. It reminds you that you should start the laundry? How does this remind you that you should start the laundry? Okay, well, I think, hopefully, that's enough. Gonna cook a little more here. Okay, I think that's gonna be what we get from there. If a mess gets anywhere, laundry. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. That seems, I think, to be fitting a bit better. Still is a little angled, but okay. Let's try to pop this in here, why don't we? I think it's good that we took these off because they are actually, they would like not line up if they were still soldered in the same spot they used to be. Okay, let's put some flux on here. Okay. So we got some... we got some flux down there, we got some extra solder down there. And the hope here is going to be that I can sort of push these into place and then solder them, and then everything will just function. That's the hope. Okay, there we go. There's one down. That's two down. Okay, I think that's all three down. Should we, give it a little test? I don't know if, battery has any charge in it. Oh! That's a light. That's promising. Okay. Okay. So far so good. We do need to make sure that we can close this. You know, I'm also... I think I want to grab a hot glue gun. Blah. Hot glue gun from downstairs. And just put a dab of hot glue in here to cover up the contacts. Which I know is exactly like where the epoxy was, but the thing with hot glue is you can remove it way easier than you can whatever the heck this epoxy stuff was. So yeah, I'm gonna step away for a moment and grab the hot glue gun, and then I'll be back up here. See y'all again in just a bit. And my scene selector decides to respond. There we go. Be right back, y'all.
Okay, and go along the track. There should be a space between wagons and the locomotive, and that's where you can put the tender.
Okay, I'm not gonna forget it this time. Somebody should clip that. Money in the bank. Saving my basketball career. I can't even, like, I'm so close to it, I can't even hit it from here. But you just need to go into the bin. Oh, come on. Battle tactic. Do we have dice roll? Where's dice roll? We do. I literally can't see all the cards we have. Okay, yeah. I think that's it. Yes, thank you, Fox Diver. Okay, we can haul. Oh my goodness. This is it. This is it. Literally just one shot. One shot. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, chat? We have got Cleo. First round, no damage. Wait, and before we do that, we can battle repair to get one extra hull for the Cobalt fight. Okay, battle repair. Yes, okay. We can beat Cleo and the Cobalt. Here we go. You ready for this? Get ready to clip. Dice roll. Boom, baby. Cleo is down.
Will it take resources out of the tender without it being connected to the train?
I gotta know about that.
We should see waterfall first, right?
Yeah, but I don't see water going down, so I'm not gonna go too far.
I don't see it going down either. I'm gonna take that as a no.
So you have an infinite locomotive.
Either that or a very limited one.
Yeah.
So how am I gonna connect back the hoses? Whoa!
Whoa! Well, there goes our reputation. It's nice keeping pace with it. I imagine it's going to start speeding up at some point once more of the weight gets past the switch and onto the hill. I think I see it speeding up a bit here. I also think we may be passing the switch here. Whoa! Whoa, no! Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me, really? Seriously? You were doing so well. Oh. Why? Why?
That's when I realized it. I don't know if we had split a while before.
Oh, we're missing multiple links? Or...
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. No one's in this locomotive, are they? This is a desync issue.
Yeah, the best way to deal with it is to remove all the links and put them back on.
Oh my gosh.
Just take your time.
The train is exploding from desync
Yeah,
issue.
I see that on your stream.
Wait, what?
I don't think it's actually exploding, but it's exploding visually. And also
Wait.
just sliding away with wheels not moving.
I'm gonna recount the cars. Maybe we're not missing any.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right. Yeah. Oh no. No. Wait. Will he actually die? Oh. I might not get to learn how to meditate. What's going on at the... Oh, wait, what?
What?
Where did
You
it
good?
go?
Where'd what go? Hold on. Tapping the stream. What?
Did you derail it?
What?
What?
Where'd it go?
Right?
Where's... It's got away!
Oh, wait, seriously?
Wait, where is it?
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness.
You better go catch it!
Oh. How does that... Oh, woo. I've returned. come bearing a very leaky glue gun. Probably not going to need very much from this. Can't tell if it's like, is it gravity that is wanting to pull this string out? Because literally has been just oozing here. Goodness. Yeah, thanks for the welcome. I'm doing this off camera today. Just need to get a bit of glue in here. I think that's basically it. Turn that off so it can start. By start, I mean stop. So I can stop oozing all over the place. Just trying to keep things from getting too messy here. Man, takes a while for this to cool down, I guess. There's a whole bunch of glue strand here. There we go. Okay, let's deal with the excess here. I think it's actually going to be easiest to just give it a little trim. There we go. Okay. It's crazy how much leaked out of the glue gun versus how much we actually needed to go into the space. Okay. Let's put this back in here. Perhaps. Yeah, definitely, we're seeing the differences in height when it comes to the battery here, with the way that things are sitting. And then let me take a look. Okay, that one goes opposite, so like this, I think. Yeah, so the only thing really getting in the way here is this sticker kind of poking up a little bit here, and it's mainly just a matter of like squishing it down a little bit. So like I'm finding, because this is the side with the where we actually did most of the modifications, I guess, and I think it's actually the hot glue that's sticking up the most, and there's room for it in here, but what I'm finding I need to do is I just need to sort of take the edge, press it against the sticker here, and then just sort of slide it up so that it slides into place and then everything fits together. seems to be more reliable than like trying to line it up and get it, you know, inserted directly from the top. Okay. Probably something I should have tested before I closed it up is to see, make sure it will charge, because that is also important. Let's see. I'm just gonna switch over to wireless keyboard here, and then plug this in like so. Okay, that's promising. That's a light. Setting up device, Tundra Tracker. Interesting. I actually don't think I've plugged one of these into the computer directly before. I've always plugged them into, like, you know, power bricks or whatever. But cool. That seems to work. As far as I can tell so far. Quickflow, hello, welcome on in, how's it going? I just installed a bigger battery into my Tundra Tracker. So that is kind of what we were up to so far today. I think that might be enough for this project for today, though, so we may move on to something else. We'll see. And by we may move on to something else, I mean we shall move on to something else. We will do it, but it's a question of what will we move on to. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Glad to see you around. No, gotta put this away first. Okay, got that away. This is effectively e-waste at this point, I guess. This is the charger circuit board from the replacement battery. We've got the remnants of this cursed epoxy. Yeah. Get the hot glue gun unplugged here. Yeah. I'll probably start putting this away. Ooh, I got some hot glue on my soldering iron. Definitely not as intended. But it's honestly not immediately coming off. It is the metal is still a bit warm. It's not hot at all, but it is warm a little, so I kind of wonder if sometimes like hot glue will actually come off better once it and or the thing that it is on has like completely cooled. Kind of interesting how that works. Probably not the smartest idea. Oh. What's not the smartest idea? Putting glue onto the soldering. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I actually don't know if I would call it an idea. It was not exactly intended. You know. But I do like the way this all sort of packs away in here. If I put these in the right way, they will also put a magnet in here. There we go. And then this goes on the bottom. There's that. Put the flux paste away. Solder as well. Okay. Let's see, these go in here. This goes in the trash with this stuff. Okay. And I'll have to find somewhere to put the little rubber pad that we took out. I'll figure out something to do with that. Yeah, okay. Probably... That green mean it's... I feel like green is an unexpected color here. But maybe it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna actually turn around a second here and plug this in. I have my like tracker charger space behind me. Oh, I hadn't realized we reached... Oh. I almost forgot about my microphone. I hadn't realized we reached the end of the playlist. Oh, you know what? It's July. It's July, isn't it? Can whip out my July playlist. Once I find it. Oh, come on. Ah. July. Here we go. Also, Flez, welcome on in. How's it going? Thanks for the hydrate. It's July. See, it's hard for me to stop being gay because I was not gay to begin with. I was bi the whole time. I mean, I guess in some ways it does almost kind of feel like Gay 2 to me. Like the sequel to Gay. Because there was a little while where it was like, I think I only like guys, and then I was like, you know what, actually, I'm good with whatever. It's people are people. You enter the kitchen and oh boy. You get that because you're pan? Oh, I see. What to do next? That's a great question. Because I think I'm good to sort of leave it on a success here for today with this project. I'm not looking forward to what I have to do to the other tracker. It's going to be a little bit harder than this one was. They say that joking, but then you see a real fire stove and a big oven, I'm assuming, and a cast iron pan, and go, damn, yes, I'm cooking a mean steak on this. Oh, I see. Yeah. I mean, something. Oh, isn't there that saying that like the way to a man's heart is through his stomach or something like that? I don't know. I feel like that goes around at times. You've accumulated a few damaged plastic things. One is the cracked casing for your hairdryer's power plug. Fortunately, some of the screws are recessed in such deep, tight holes that none of your drivers fit in. So you couldn't empty any loose plastic out. Just had to glue it up from the outside. Interesting. There's probably a way to make it work, but you just gotta find the right screwdriver. One of the ones with the real long bits. No, thank you. I'll pass on the Jello shots. For some reason, it's making me think of like if someone made some sort of like espresso martini Jello shot or something like that. I don't even know if that would be good, but it's just what it makes me think of. It's like, here's a Jello shot that will make you less tired, but also maybe tipsy. You? Just get a coffee. But what if you're like, I want alcohol and also a Jello shot and also like caffeine. Stop yawning. Look, I don't I don't do it on purpose, okay? Okay? You think the Japanese have coffee-flavored jellies? Oh, I see. It's not the flavor, though. We need the caffeine, too. If it doesn't have the caffeine, it's... Your message has been held for aggression. Only had that mutation where alcohol makes you feel more awake and alert. I did not know that was a thing. That's crazy. How is slap aggression? Maybe because it was directed at a person. Because it specifically highlighted, "I'ma slap you." It was like aggression. Also aggression. "I'ma slap myself" is also aggression, apparently, according to Twitch. The things we learn. Can be anything but awake right now because it's so cold. Oh, I see. It's 3 p.m. Excuse me, it's 10 p.m. I can yawn as much as I damn please. I think I've earned it by being awake until 10 p.m. I mean, to be fair, I think I was up until like 3 or so last night. But maybe that's part of the problem. Why? Well, I wanted to relax. And so I booted up Timberborn. and several hours later, I had finished the audiobook that I was listening to. And I was like, maybe I should go to bed now. So I started up the next audiobook and got about an hour in, and then I was like, you know what? I'm dozing off. I should go to bed. And then I stopped it and went to bed. So yeah, I've been kind of hooked on these audiobooks. It's the Mistborn saga, I will say, because it's what am I trying to say here? Previously, I had listened to the Stormlight Archives by the same author, Brandon Sanderson, I believe his name is. He's supposedly well known for very intricate magic systems. By Bernie Sanders. Brandy Sanders. But yeah, no, you're known for intricate, sort of complicated magic systems, as well as long books. So I think like some of the Stormlight Archive books were like like the audiobooks specifically, right? Were like I think there was a 51-hour book or something like that. It was like, this is legit more than 2 days worth of just straight reading the book. Like that was one of the longer ones. The Mistborn books seem to be a little shorter. They're like 20 plus hours. In fact, the sort of typical audiobook that I'm listening used to listening to, I listened through the first one, and then I went to go reserve or put a hold on the second one, and it was like, that'll be 12 weeks, and I'm like, that's a really long time. So I found a different version on a different audiobook app. It's through the library, right? So they have two different apps. And the one that I like to use, Libby, is the one that'll have like insane wait times sometimes. Like 12 weeks for, the next book in a series. The other one called Hoopla, the app itself kind of sucks. But sometimes they'll have the thing that they either don't have on Libby, or like they'll have another copy of it or whatever on Hoopla that is like immediately available versus the one on Libby that you have to like wait a long time for. But words. They were literally just there, and then they sort of disappeared. Oh, in this case, they had the audiobook by the same publisher in Russian. I do not know Russian, so that does not help me. But they had the same audiobook by a different audiobook publisher. But it's like a different type of audiobook. So where the normal audiobook that I was listening to has a narrator, they read through the book. They might, do some different voices for some of the different characters, but it's all one person narrating the whole thing. This other version of audiobook is something more akin to like an audio play, or a radio play, I mean. Because they'll have a narrator who is like reading the bits of the book that are in between the dialogue, but then for the dialogue, they actually have different voice actors playing the different characters, and then they'll do some like Foley and some like music and kind of add it all together. And I think my preferred version is still the normal sort of audiobook version. But it's interesting. It's interesting to say the very least. It's kind of growing on me a little bit, but I still think I like the other one better. The sort of more traditional audiobook. That one was for you, Quick. I don't know, part of me kind of tempted to just maybe boot up Timberborn for a little bit. Or I could boot up Opus Magnum for a little bit. Do a little bit of, what is it? Sigmar's Garden or whatever? Nah, kind of feeling more along the lines of playing the Beaver game. Yeah, let's boot it up. And try not to go for too long. Which means we'll also need to edit stream info. Timberborn. There we go. Done. Switch that over. Is it not? Oh, it's taking its good old time launching here. See if I need to do anything with the audio here. Hey, there we go. I hopped over onto the experimental branch because it seemed interesting. But yeah, I don't know, just hop back in. I've learned Russian for more audiobooks. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I think I'll pass on that. I don't know, it's okay. It's like it wouldn't be terrible, but you know, one language at a time. Let's put it that way. This is a cool map. It is, I believe it's called Pressure. But yeah, there's a lot of tunnels, and you can see our water source is actually over here, and it's coming over to this space. And then it rises up because of back pressure. We unfortunately have some beavers who are not doing too well. But I believe they finished building this stuff, so should be good. This is a wet season. It's a normal season, whatever it is. I think this needs to change. Let's make that a priority and put a fill valve in here. And we'll set this target to, I guess, 0.8. Probably fine. Probably put over here a eventually when I unlock them. We should do have a fair amount of science points. Yeah, I'm trying to fix this, but a little hard at the moment. There's also the problem that this is gonna blow soon, and this is gonna blow later, which is not gonna be great. Well, I'm tempted to like put some levees in here. I think that that's going to restrict it, so I would need to like blow up some of the wall in order to make that happen. Make that work. Hmm. Kind of thinking maybe of switching over, basically putting a small industrial pile here for, well, never mind. Yeah, go pick that up. Maybe I do just continue building upwards, because there's really only 2 more types of materials that might go in here. Maybe just... oops, that's the wrong one. Put one more on top, like here. And although we don't have them yet, we'll say that those are going to hold treated planks. Yeah, it takes quite a lot, actually, to unlock those 1,300 science points. But yeah, this is somewhat problematic here. Although we currently are not in dire need of wood. Another 4 to 5 hours? Oh, I see. Probably not. Probably not. But we are in need of a bit of expansion, it would seem. Gee, how much is it? It's 250. Oof. Like most of one of these power wheels. If I was to continue using them. I don't really have a good way of getting like water power right now. Like possibly coming down here. Why is this blue? It just is. It must just be from the fresh water flowing through here previously. So you don't have to worry about this because that's already blocked off over there. Yes. They unfortunately got sick and we have no way to take care of them right now. So, we just send them off to this district over here to perish. Suppose I have a little bit of time before I have to worry too much. These are unlimited. Mm-hmm. I think the trouble is just that the water can't get in there. Hmm. I just kind of need a way to drain this. Hmm. Where is that? Oh, there's another clean source over here. What am I looking at here? What is... Oh, there's a bad water source there, I see. Oh, and that's what's flowing into that, which is then going into there and out that way. Okay. Oh. So we would need 400 for that, so that's 1,000 for that, which we have, but we'd also need the bad water pump, which is another 250. There's 1,250. Potentially get... Oh shoot, no, actually we need the tunnel, which is even more expensive. And then also requires extract, which is its own thing. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna be able to do that. No way. I do wish digging was a little easier in this game. And mostly just tunneling. Like, tunneling is the problem. Because when this blows up, it's gonna flood that way. Yeah, it's only got 3 days left. Oh. So I guess we have like, we sort of have two opportunities here. Oh, you know, I wonder if we can. Sort of have them come up this way. Start working on that at least. Because my thought is, after this blows up, it's a really big hole to patch, though. Like, we might be able to sort of close this hole here. I do kind of wonder. I think it's actually going to start flowing out of this, if that. Maybe? No, it'll probably still flow out of that one. It'll probably only go up to this level. It's not quite high enough to flow over, but it will fill this up, I believe. Will make things trickier. That's a big space. Yeah, I think we might be sending some beavers to their doom here eventually. It's a necessary sacrifice, perhaps. So Echo, welcome on in. How's it going? Actually, stop that. I think what might actually be better here is, instead of going up, we go across. Although it's, you know, Actually, you know what? Let's do this with storages. Comes the boom. Any moment now. Any moment. To there. So I think we don't exactly have enough crops here. Okay, so what do we have to work with? Yeah, see, ideally we could just close up like with three levees down there, but it's like very underneath. Let's use warehouses over here, at least for this part. Is that rising? It's hard to tell, hard to tell. Oh, you know what? Actually, we're gonna need some of these to be levees. You know what? No, levees are dams. I think I want dams because if this part fills up, I want it to specifically... Oh, shoot. It does come up high enough to flow over. Not ideal. That's certainly for sure. But yeah, because it does come up here like that, this is unfortunate because these cost even more materials. Well, I believe we have some extra populace here. Also, cue that for demolition. Oh yeah, maybe it's an issue of balance here. Like maybe... Oh, I see. It's because this is the level that it's flowing over at. Yeah, that explains that. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna have some... We're gonna lose a lot of beavers on this project. Although that should help with the food situation a little bit. So we're gonna need this because there are gonna be some times when bad water flows from here down this way. And if we didn't have that, then there'd be a chance for it to wrap around here and flood in, and eventually that's gonna be exposed to... Oh, actually a drought could be good for us because the bad water will stop flowing. Although it'll probably still be filled in that area, unfortunately. It's not going to evaporate super fast. We're gonna make 2 of these. We're gonna set their construction priority higher. We're gonna set them to acquire logs and planks. This is actually somewhat making the problem worse, isn't it? Because we're storing up more water, more bad water in here. We have a few extra heaps. So let's add some of them up out here. Keep these stocked up. Okay. Let's see, the goal is levees there and there. To plug that hole. But it's under an overhang. It's kind of the problem. Are these 200? Do they save us much? Let's see. 3 of these would be 24 versus 2 of these would be 20. They do save us an amount. But granted, we could... could maybe even just really small stacks storages. I'm gonna pause it for a sec. See, 5 is 15 logs versus like 20. Yeah, this is like so much. Like we're probably going to lose the materials, but like it's so much more economical to do it this way. Robin, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard. You get us one step closer to that next palindrome, by the way. I hope you're doing well. Okay, we're gonna run slowly here. I really wish the curved stairs did not cost treated planks. Like, it makes no sense for them to cost treated planks. What if 2 there, 1 there? Okay, hear me out. I'm going to demolish all of this. So we're gonna use... No, you know what? That was kind of silly. Yeah, that was just silly. Because... Oh, I see. Maybe that's fine. We do 2 like that. No, wait, we can't put them there. Let's see. These would actually go over here. Like that. And then we would do that. So the path would come like that. Just to get in there. Okay. They're arriving to build this thing. Not ideal, but actually, can I duplicate copy settings? How do I get that one? I guess I have to do this. Do they actually touch? Perhaps they won't yet get sick. Alright, we can speed up again. Seven-day drought. Okay. Let's pause that one so we get these two pumping water out of there. Hopefully that will be sufficient. They are getting closer to the surface here. Oh, conveniently. Yes, conveniently, water level has decreased a bit here. The bad water level. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a quick break here because I need to refill my water. I probably have like 1 more hour in me for today. So I will be right back. Is that? Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'll be right back. We'll leave you with the construction project. I'll see y'all back in just a bit. Okay, so hear me out. I haven't used the brakes, but I've gotten it, I think, to a standstill. What happens if I move this? Wait, excuse me, what? Are you seeing this? It's just like, nah. What? I don't even. I literally don't even.
Will it take resources out of the tender without it being connected to the train?
I gotta know about that.
We should see water fall first, right?
Yeah, but I don't see water going down, so I'm not gonna go too far.
I don't see it going down either. I'm gonna take that as a no.
So you have an infinite locomotive.
Either that or a very limited one.
Yeah.
So how am I gonna connect back the hoses?
Whoa! Well, there goes our reputation.
So you have an infinite locomotive.
Either that or a very limited one.
Yeah.
So how am I gonna connect back the hoses? Whoa!
Whoa! Well, there goes our reputation.
So you release the stored potential energy.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa! Whoa, I just said that.
Damn, down to 50%. 29 for the tender. Wow.
When you separated it, it wasn't really separated. It just wound the drawbar up like a spring.
That's when I realized it. I don't know if we had split a while before.
Oh, we're missing multiple links? Or...
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. No one's in this locomotive, are they? This is a desync issue.
Yeah, the best way to deal with it is to remove all the links and put them back on.
Oh my gosh.
Just take your time.
The train is exploding from desync
Yeah,
issue.
I see that on your stream.
Wait, what?
I don't think it's actually exploding, but it's exploding visually. And also
Wait.
just sliding away with wheels not moving.
I'm gonna recount the cars. Maybe we're not missing any.
Yeah. Okay, and go along the track. There should be a space between wagons and
Oh,
the locomotive, and that's where you can put the tender.
okay. I'm not gonna forget it this time. Somebody should clip that. Oh! I forgot it was that close. Whoops. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well. Oh boy. That's not good. Oh. Okay, and we're underwater. Oh boy. Okay, which way is up? There we go. Can have radio, please? Well, that was not ideal. Shoot, can we get this out of here? Whoa! Shoot. Cool. Yeah. I know I can service it. Well, I could. If there was coal service here. Ugh. Oh, I have to put money in, don't I? Ka-ching! And... What? 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 What is happening here? Oh my goodness. Come back, come back. Ah, can I catch it? I don't know if I can catch it. Oh, it's speeding up. I don't think I can get it. I don't think I can get it. No. Well, I guess we're gonna play this out. Let's see how we deal with this. the stuff stays on the tracks around the loop, I can cut it off by jumping down on top of it, splash in front of it. That is actually kind of a terrifying sight. Okay, brakes. I mean, we got this porter going pretty fast downhill. Oh!
Hey, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not the only screw up this run.
Ooh, I don't want that.
Is there a dump the fire button or anything along those lines?
There is not.
Okay, so I'll just let it burn out.
Yeah, I know, right? It's not even the porter.
I'm kidding.
That's fine. Oh,
This game is
wait, did you see that? My engineer just got left behind. He got taken out of the locomotive onto the caboose. So y'all should clip that. Somebody should. Don't crash. I'll try not to. Woo. I've returned. Let's see what the heck's going on here. Oh, this is actually, draining somehow? Oh! I guess it's coming out here? It's probably not going to drain too much lower, though. At least I don't think. Unless... no, probably not. Still though, it keeps them out of it a little bit longer. And unfortunately we couldn't do any of this stuff in advance because words. The thing, the unstable core would have just blown it all up. Yep, there they go. Now they're gonna get sick. 100%. But hopefully they build them quickly. And it'll only be the 4 that are currently working in here that will die. There's also the problem of once we get out of the drought, this is going to become problematic again. It will be filling up with stuff. Yeah, there's 3 that are unwell now, to be expected. But luckily, they don't get contaminated right away. Is it done? Oh, it's done. Okay. Empty. Don't put anything more in there. As they put stuff in there. It's fine. Let's take it out. Okay. I definitely feel like they're not getting through all of the crops. Like they're not able to pick all the crops, you know? I think we need some more food production. Nothing to do in range. Oh. I didn't realize that was on a different level. Interesting. Okay, so crisis is, I think, averted here, if I'm not mistaken. T to toggle see-through water. We're having a little bit of freshwater movement into here. I wonder if it's going to be one of those things where it will just slowly, over the course of like droughts and normal seasons, it will slowly push the bad water out. Because the bad water can't come back in, at the very least. Oh boy, which unstable core? Oh, this one down here. This one's not a worry. Because it could have potentially been a worry, but we have some levees in here that sort of help with that. That should be fine. I'm not worried about that one. Oh, I suppose we can also unpause this. Buildings unstaffed. Is that okay? It might be okay. I probably need to build a second hauling post, actually. Guess we don't need quite as many builders. I actually don't know if some of these ones in the corners are gonna plant properly. Might be too close to the contamination. Actually, if this uses 50, I'm kind kind of be better to be over here though. Oh, there's no available workers, but we also don't need gears right now. Which means that we can free up some of them. This only needs 50? So, at some point, it might make sense to plop that there. How much is this one? 550. Oof. My thought is... Oh, damn. My thought was basically like replace these. Actually, could I do that? I think I could. I think this would be okay to be like just a single within another thing on top of it. Although actually do I need that? I think I could actually get by with this one. Because I could just build platforms up over these areas. You kind of want to unlock the triple platform too. Which would kind of make sense on this space. So my thought is to basically put another one of these like up in the air. You put those there. Overhang on top of it. Then it would connect right into this space. Oh, I put gears in there. Interesting. I think ultimately I'm gonna not want those there. The question is, where can I build another one of these sort of storage structures? Maybe up here? I might be able to go up here. And then... Well, I guess it needs to... Oh, it needs to have a path that goes side to side in front. But we could put a... Like, let me make sure that they can actually reach this. Oh, they can reach this? Oh, because they can climb on top there. I see. But basically, put this here. Actually, that could work. We could put this here. I'm gonna pause this. Pause the construction on these. Basically that, and then there's our sort of input path. So honestly, there's a part of me that's like, does it just make sense to like do you see like a stack sort of thing here? Does it be off of like the fertile land? Oh yeah, hey, look at it. Look at that. We got actual good ground again. I guess it's good enough. It's below 50% contaminated, perhaps, is the threshold. Yeah, these ones are not growing. It's not having it over there. So I did that. If I were to duplicate this up to here, and then I think we're gonna actually get rid of this one. Gonna increase the priority of that a little bit. Let's get them to complete that real quick. You have to catch me next time. You have to go do stuff. Fair enough, Snacks. Thanks for dropping by. It's all good. I'll catch you around another time. Prioritize cassava, and then we're gonna tell them actually to actually let's just go to 1 on that. They're gonna harvest. Interestingly, I think it's gonna have to be this one that harvests, and this one goes down to 1 worker, and they plant. Oh, interesting. Ah, the fact that they can't reach. It's unfortunate. It's technically further. Is it? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's a little further. I think we're gonna do that though. Which I think will help with this and allow them to access this side. We're gonna find out. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. In which case, actually, we can flip these around, basically. Galen, hello! Welcome on in, how's it going? I can't tell. I wonder if we have a bottleneck with this? Possible. Spinning off PCD. City building's going okay. So far, so good. Although I think we might need an additional fermenter. For the cassava here. Ah. Oh, I suppose they're... I forget if they updated it so that the dead stick around a bit longer. Seems like they might have. There's also the problem of this maybe needing additional staff. Because if there's more than one staffing it, then at least there's a higher chance that, higher percentage chance that it's going to keep running. Okay, let's go ahead and do this thing. Let's unlock these. Sure. And unlock these. Actually, wait a minute. This one. Oh. I think we're gonna put storage down here first. Small warehouse. Basically, we're gonna grab pine resin, which we don't have yet, but in the future, we'll put that there. Yeah, we'll use some more science points on that. And then put another hauling post up there. So this one is basically going to go down to lowest priority to soak up everybody, and this is going to be highest priority with just one worker. That's the way that's going to work, I think. So for instance, we would put we'd actually increase that. Caillou, hello. Why you pause the redeems? Oh wait. Are those paused? Also, oh my gosh. I love that that was held for sex-based terms. Yeah, apparently don't put a space between head and pets when you're putting it after the word give. But yeah, Caillou, welcome on in. How's it going? Let me see what's up with those redeem thingies. Temporarily unavailable. Why is it temporarily unavailable? That's weird. Where are channel points? Let's see what's going on here. Although I might have to. Oh no! I never had Firebot running this whole time. That's crazy. I wonder if that has something to do with it. First of all, let's do this. Does that do the thing? Whoops. Whatever. We're only 3 hours late posting that. To Discord specifically. RIP. Otherwise, let's see. I think channel points are in here somewhere. Viewers, rolls, games, quotes. What? Where's... Oh, power-ups and rewards? Channel rewards? Oh yes. Yes, these are paused. Why are these paused? Unpause. 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 Okay. Still counts. Oh, I see. Reactive Discord avatar widget thingy? Reactive Discord avatar widget thing. Avatar widget. Reactive. What? I'm confused. Notice the reactive Discord. I'm confused. I'm so confused. Showing up for a moment on my edge. Oh, what might have happened is Discord crashed and I had to reload it, and maybe that had something to do with it. Okay, I think that should be good. I think we should be fully functional again. Thank you, Caillou, for also congrats on reaching a 5 stream streak. Streak and Fox, yeah. Indeed. Here we go. They're the ones that go like careening off into the distance. It's great. Oh, this thing blew up. Thanks for the hydrate, by the way. And the stretch. I'm thinking that this is going to help here. Probably. I kind of wonder if we need this one or not. Oh, woo. Mighty Gurg, thanks for the raid. How was your Timberborn stream? Oh, I am foxicled like crazy. Kind of running a little slow today. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, I hope you had a good stream. Welcome on in. If you don't already know me, folks, my name's Nico Fox. I am Cape Fox. I'm here on the internet streaming games, streaming various other things. Like I was doing a hardware project earlier today. Mondays and Thursdays are my stream days. Try to go live at 2 p.m. Pacific time, but you know what? I went live at like 8 today, so sometimes it just... life gets busy, you know? But I do always try to keep things updated on the Discord server if I'm gonna be getting on late. And yeah, that's kind of my spiel. It was good. It's a fun game. Yeah, it is. It is. It's I've never made it to like the quote unquote end game though. Because I keep like starting over again, basically. But yeah, this is relatively new settlement. On the pressure map, which is a pretty cool map. What are we working on right now? I don't know that we're working on anything in particular right now. Mostly because just kind of trying to find an equilibrium here. We were running a little short on food earlier. And we did have, we had a problem over here. That we needed to go patch up a hole from a unstable core that blew up down there. It was going to let bad water into our freshwater supply eventually, which would not have been good. There's so many tunnels on this map. It's kind of crazy. Where is... There's underneath here somewhere. Ah, here it is. It's like here? Interesting. There's a part of me thinking that if we got some dynamite and we just... Oh, no, it wouldn't quite work. Oh, maybe it would. There might be a way that we could basically get it to exit here instead of going through the whole tunnel network or whatever. At least for like a short-term win, you know? That's not the only bad water source, though. Where's the other one? There's another one over here. Comes up. We got that patched up there. Where's this one going? It's coming over here and then coming out there. And if we patch that one up, it's gonna come out here And then ultimately go down here and around that way. Yeah, it's not quite what we want it to do. Well, anyways. I don't know if we have more than those sources. I guess we can go down to the bottom and take a look, because it's either going to be on the bottom, like that one. So yeah, we do have one more. There's another one there. Or it's going to have this shadow, because you're not allowed to build things underneath it. We have 3 bad water sources, and I guess technically 6 freshwater sources, but you know, in 2 different locations. Actually, we do have the 3rd one over here, the seep. Oh, isn't there an hold on, there's an achievement, I think, for not having shelter with Iron Teeth. Did we get that one already? Fish fund. We're a bad water source, haven't done that since having achievements. Unnecessary expensive is Iron Teeth reaches a beaver population of 200 without building any housing. Okay, so we have not hit that one yet. So perhaps we should not build housing just yet. Oh, that's kind of crazy because it would be like a very easy way to get like guaranteed much better well-being and everything. Something like doing some social life stuff might be helpful. And then we change their working hours a little bit. Or we might even be able to increase the population. Depending on how the food holds out. Make use of the 2-shift mod that I have installed. You could do aesthetics. The shrub is available. Honestly, there's part of me kind of just tempted to be like, okay, let's like, for instance, like put a roof. Actually, I think the roof would look better over here. Aesthetic spell is a thing. We don't have a lot of science though right now. This is another good spot. Buy all the food. Although, is the food gonna stay there? I'm not sure. Because I was thinking about maybe moving the food up here. Well, let's have the opportunity. Let's do a little bit of this just to prepare for the. Well, no, wait. Ah, shit. I haven't answered the question of do I move it or not. I think I move it. Let's move it. I guess. I don't know. Why not? Which means this is gonna be berries. I'm gonna say empty that one. This is gonna be kohlrabi. And we're gonna put stairs up here. Oops, another medium warehouse. Gonna have fermented cassava. Let's get these things built. I'm like not too worried about the berries at first. Let's empty that one. Okay, we don't need to prioritize that. I'm assuming we have the problem that there's not a place to put them. This one's empty though. We don't know what's going in here. Eventually I would like, I think, to put mangrove fruits in it. But for the moment, I guess it can hold our gears. We need to empty this. Yeah, let's set that one to empty. There should be space for them over here. Yeah, there's like 60, space for 60 in each. There's not too many over there right now. And they'll finish this pretty quick. Okay, now we can... Actually, maybe 2 is fine. 2 is good. We should have like 5 haulers. It should go relatively quick. Actually, let's pause the gatherer's flag for a moment. so we can be sure that we'll actually move those things. Okay, well, in that case, let's go ahead and invest a little more over here. Eventually we're gonna have curving stairs that go up here, but we don't have the ability to do that yet. Because we don't have treated planks. But I suppose, where is it? This one? Tapper Shack? Yeah, we could do that. We've got these naturally growing pine trees over here. 500 science. Yeah, I think it's progress we need to make. So let's do it. Yeah, so they're gonna come over here a lot. So let's do that, and let's put some decorations over here. I think one of them could be a shrub. Oh, you know, we actually have we have an opportunity here because we have a bit of a pathway up. So let's do like that. And then we can put like the roof at the end here. Look pretty cool. Sure, 60 science points sounds good. Some of these are kind of expensive though. Oh, we don't have metal parts. That's a whole nother thing to have to do. Well, that could work. Lock. Bell. Kind of expensive though, when it, in terms of science points. This covers a great deal. I was kind of wonder if I should have put the shrub here instead. I feel like that should go there. I don't know why, it just feels right. We could put maybe put a lantern over there. 8-day drought. Okay. $200 for that. Oh, actually, this isn't built yet. We can move it just fine to over there. And then we could potentially put a beaver bust there. Oh, right, we don't have parts for that though. So that's fine, we'll ignore that one for now. That should help a bit with things in general. I think we're gonna do that. Eventually that will connect up there. You have 2 workers in there? Seems reasonable. Looks like we get roughly 10 beavers per breeding pod, which means that we could have up to 60 beavers over here. Is there any sort of not so gentle massage? Huh. Is that new? I feel like I don't remember that. Scratcher. Kind of wonder. If it would give a lot of benefit or much, what am I trying to say? If it would, like, just a single one would bestow very much benefit, basically. Thinking ahead for the future in terms of placement of things. We might tuck this guy back here. In which case we could put something here. We were to potentially put a scratcher over here. Yeah, heck it. Let's go for it. We'll see what that does for things. So yeah, we can see brazier, roof, lantern, shrub. We're getting some benefits from those. Just looking for where these things might fit. Unfortunately, there's not. Just a little bit more ground here. We could potentially put it there, or we could even tuck it back here. 15 logs? That seems a relatively small price. I'll probably pause that pump. Oh yeah, technically this doesn't do everything that I want it to do. Because I should really have a depth sensor over here. We'll say. Sure. We'll unlock that. Moving us further away from unlocking the, what is it called? Woodwork shop, but you know. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, we reached the end of the playlist. I think we did. Which might be an indication that it's time to get some sleep. Let's see. If it's greater than 30%? Automate based on this. If it's off, let's see. If it's on, set it to 0.8. If it's off, set it to 0. We should close it, basically. Effectively close it. Basically what I'm trying to do is isolate. Maybe it should be like 0.2 or something. Isolate these pumps from the rest of this, which not ideal. There's not a lot of space in there for water. But at least there's a little bit of something in there. And in this way, we hopefully leave more water to be used by the plants and such to grow the plants. I wonder if they can get all the way down to the end before the plants start. I think they start growing here again first. No, they got all the way down to the end. Okay. That's always something of a question, right? Is like, if they can't make it all the way down to the end, then like, we don't have enough farmers over here. Basically. But I think we're actually doing okay. Hey, look at that well-being score climb. Get up to 6 there for a moment. As more and more of them are going over there, they are getting the benefits. I think this would also be a good spot. Just a little decoration, you know? I think we're gonna do that though. Oh, I would like to have selected that, please. And at a certain point, I think we also can move the shift down. Maybe we'll give them like 18 working hours? 20 working hours? 18? We'll see if that does anything. Maybe we can start with 20. Have we gotten all? Oh, we have gotten all the berries out of there. We can start up this gatherer's flag again. Make sure we are gathering those. We have almost burned through these entire ruins over here. Probably means we need to set our sights somewhere else. Oh, there's some over there. That's a long way away. There's some over there. Those might be closer. You have to buy a new NVMe SSD because your current one is starting to die. It reports 380 terabytes of data written to it over its lifetime and is taking longer and longer to mount. Luckily, you know, a few beans at Micro Center got a 1 terabyte for only $100 while market cost is $300. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, no, I was actually looking at possibly picking up an SSD, specifically an NVMe SSD. Oh, just in time as our plants start to die. Yeah. They've got some resiliency to them. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So it's been a little bit since I've updated my laptop, and unfortunately it is showing its age because it was already old when I bought it used. Not like super old, but it was like old enough, right? It was old enough that it was not the latest model. It was actually a couple, I think I picked it up in, I want to say like 2017 or 2018. And it was like a 2014 model. So it's like 12 years old now. I've replaced the battery in it once. It's a MacBook, so it can't even install like the latest operating systems from and so there's a whole bunch of stuff now that's being like, this is an unsupported operating system now. I'm like, yep, that's cool. But 8 terabyte version, you wanted to get family friends discount and bring it to 600. Still a great discount, going from 2200 to 600, but not worth it when 2 to 3 years ago it cost 400. I guess, but at the same time, like if you look at it this way, right? You got a terabyte for $100, right? So that's $100 per terabyte. Versus, granted, I mean, if you don't have the budget for it, you don't have the budget for it, right? Like, there's nothing around that. But if you do have the budget for it and you do need the space, 8 terabytes for $600 is less than $100 per terabyte. Yeah, also on a constrained budget. Makes sense. Makes sense. But in terms of just raw cost per terabyte, that is still, like, it's okay, right? It's obviously not the $50 per terabyte that you're saying it used to be. But, you know, what is it, $75 per terabyte? Is still a heck of a lot better than, what would that be? Nearly $300 per terabyte that you're saying the not friends and family discount would have been? But yeah, no, I get it. I get it. It's an amazing deal, however, you have to stretch 3,000 as much as you can to get a job. Makes sense, yeah. But yeah, on the topic of, like, possibly refreshing my laptop, I was looking at framework laptops, which they have like a DIY model, where you can bring some of your own hardware. Me too, Caillou. Me too. But yeah. Guess I can hop over here. Yeah, they have a DIY version. You bring some of your own hardware, and I was looking at it, and like the SSDs that they have, that they are offering, you know, as part of the package or whatever. I think that you can get like a 4 terabyte one is like $600 or something like that. But you know, if I search around a little bit, like I think I was able to find a 4 terabyte one for like 450, which is for those of us without the advantage of the friends and family, is maybe as good as we're gonna get right now. But yeah, it's not exactly the best time to be purchasing computer hardware, but there's also the question of like, well, when is it going to be a good time, you know? And I don't know if we have an answer to that. Damn, they're expensive. I mean, so I compared like a framework laptop versus like replacing my MacBook Pro with another MacBook Pro. And I think the like MacBook Pro ended up being like some like $6,000, and I'm like, no, no, no. But yeah, no, the framework laptop I think was like 2,000 or something roughly. With the way I spec'd it out. Unfortunately, you know, RAM isn't cheap either, so and they're using a very new model of RAM, or like form factor of RAM or whatever, which is not very widely produced. So you kind of just have to get it through them right now. There's not really another option. There was another option. Crucial made some, and then they just stopped making them, apparently. So that's cool. That's great. But yeah, apparently it's just like OEMs making this RAM at this point. So we need some third parties, or at least now that, you know, the Crucial one is no longer being sold, which I think was technically just like under the hood it was a Samsung RAM, but like with the Crucial sticker or whatever, more or less, because that's how things work. Brands are dumb. But anyways, you bought a Crucial SSD. This was not an SSD though. This was a low power, I think it's low power compression attached memory module. LPCAMM is the like form factor spec or whatever. But yeah, no, apparently they're hard to come by now. Those particular RAM modules. Who the heck is live right now? We should maybe figure that out. Shouldn't we? Shouldn't we? Well, I think it's time. Oh, Calder's live. Psychonauts? What's Psychonauts? Failed to load module? Failed to load the Twitch chat module? That's weird. Refresh that page. feel like I've heard of this game before. It looks somewhat dated. LPCAMM, you looked it up. It is something Micron apparently invented. Makes sense. I think they might be the ones selling the chips right now or something like that, I think I saw, or whatever. I don't know. Anyways. But yes, that's the thing. And I think it's actually LPCAMM2. There's like a second version of it. But I don't know if the first version is actually being like used by anyone. It is also only manufactured by Lenovo and Micron. I see. Yeah, I couldn't find like product listings that were actually available at this point. Like they were all basically like, yeah, this product doesn't exist anymore. So, pretty wild. I think I'm gonna throw a Fox raid in chat. It's time for sleep, I think. For me, at least. I don't know. If y'all are just waking up or whatever, like, that's fine. But I think I need to get some sleep. Also, you're reading it correct. Samsung made compression attached memory module while Micron made the low power version. Ah, I see. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, perhaps, I wonder if... Because I feel like I read someone said that the Crucial RAM was technically made by Samsung, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure it was LPCAMM. Just realized slept for 8 hours. You haven't slept a full 8 hours in a month? Oh, hey. Well, I hope you got some good rest from it, you know? It's always troublesome when, like, you'll sleep for a long time. Like, sometimes I'll even be, like, real tired. I'll end up sleeping for, like, 12 hours. And I'll wake up, like, still tired. Or, like, just as tired. Or, like, even more tired. Who knows? But yeah, anyways. I should do the thing where I raid. Where I start the raid. So that I can go to sleep. Oh, it's always fun chatting. I do enjoy it a lot. Okay. Oh wait, you know what? They're right here. Copy that raid message, by the way. So we're gonna start raiding. Yeah, Caillou, I'm probably going to raid, shut the game, so that I don't accidentally end up playing more, and then put on an audiobook that I've been listening to. I'm listening to the Mistborn saga by Brandon Sanderson, or as we said earlier, Brandy Sanders. But yeah, no, I'm kind of hooked. I'm on like book 3. I think I started Raid and Run like a cute fox. Oh, I see. Yeah, perhaps. And not perhaps, I mean actually, let's start the raid. And I want to say thank you all so much for hanging around. It was great. I had a lot of fun. We did the thing where we installed the battery, which is good. That's progress, you know? Progress is good. Feels good. But yeah, we did the battery thing, and then we did some beaver things, and now it's been like 4 hours, and we've been chatting about like computer hardware and stuff, and it's time to bid you all farewell. Good night. I hope to see you again on Thursday, but as always, I will give an update in Discord if something changes, which it very well might this week, because we have Battle of the Bands on Saturday to prepare for. So who knows? Who knows what's going to be happening Thursday? But hopefully we'll break a leg or two, on Saturday. And yeah, until then, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Bye. Good night, Caillou. Good night, y'all. Goodbye.